Out of recess, and we will now, everyone that's been elected, re-elected, will now take the oath of office. Welcome to Citizens Tower for this great celebration. To all friends and family joining us today. First of all, we're going to start with Judge Jorge Hernandez. And if you'll come on up, Judge Merle Benham will administer the oath of office. We have our mics separated, so we're socially distanced if you don't want to wear a mask.
All right, thank you. And thank you. It's my great honor to swear in my good friend, one of the most fair and honest and full of integrity people I know, Judge Hernandez. It's my honor to swear you in for your second four-year term. And let's get started.
Thank you.
By the authority of the state of Texas, and if you will repeat after me, I,
Jorge Hernandez,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the duties of
the duties of
the office of
Municipal Court Judge,
Municipal Court of Lubbock,
Municipal Court of Lubbock,
of the state of Texas,
and
will to the best of my ability preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States and of this state. So help me God.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Judge. Thank you so much. Just a couple of remarks that I want to make. First of all, I want to congratulate Sheila Patterson-Harris, Steve Massengale, Latrell Joy, and Dan Pope on their re-elections. With that team, I think Lubbock will go forward and be successful. So again, congratulations to them. I would like to thank the following. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God for putting me in this position and for guiding me in my life and in my career. I would like to thank the citizens of Lubbock for their votes. I want to thank also Mike Stevens for running my campaign, for his advice, for his guidance, for his counsel in my campaign. I want to thank my supporters and the voters for their support. I would especially want to thank my family, my wife, my daughter, Will, my son-in-law, and Miguel, my son, for their support and for putting up with me during the campaign. I also want to thank my parents. So, mamá y papá, como quisiera que estuvieran aquí. Estoy muy orgulloso de lo que ustedes han hecho. Papá, ya sé que en paz descanses, pero esto es por ti. I ask and pray that God, just like what Solomon did, that he asked for guidance. That's what I want to do, is if y'all can pray for me so that God can give me the guidance to guide municipal court for the next 4 years. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Judge. Congratulations. Next, City Council District 2. At this time, City Council member Sheila Patterson-Harris will take the oath of office via a Zoom link. Former City Council member T.J. Patterson will also administer the oath of office via Zoom. Good morning.
Good morning.
Y'all ready?
Good morning. Ready.
T.J., good morning, sir.
Good to see you, sir. God bless you. Thanks for everything.
Okay. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Please proceed.
Repeat after me, Ms. Harris. by the authority of the state of Texas,
by the authority of the state of Texas,
I, Sheila Patterson Harris,
I, Sheila Patterson Harris,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
or affirm
or affirm
that I will faithfully
that I will faithfully
execute the duties
execute the duties
of the office of Lubbock City Council member
of the office of Lubbock City Council member,
District 2
District 2
of the state of Texas,
of the state of Texas,
and will to the best of my ability
and will to the best of my ability
preserve,
preserve,
protect,
protect,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution and laws
the Constitution and laws
of the United States
of the United States
and of this state.
and of this state,
So help me God.
so help me God. Woo! Good morning, everybody. And a special good morning to the citizens of District 2. I want to begin by saying a thank you for your support. Thank you for your willingness to serve in different ways. Thank you for standing with me. About a little over 4.5 years ago, I stood and took the oath of office, and I was holding my mom's Bible then, and I hold it again today, so that she is standing here with me and standing with me on the Word of God. I'm so sorry that I cannot be there with you to stand with the other council members and support them. But I want to say congratulations to Mayor Dan Pope, to council members Massengale, Latrell Joy, and Judge Fernandez. I'm not able to be there because I have COVID-19. And it hurts my feelings. But it won't stop me from doing what we need to do to make sure that the citizens are represented in District 2, to make sure that the citizens are represented in this great city of Lubbock, Texas, USA. So again, I say congratulations to the council members, to the mayor, and to Judge Fernandez. And I look forward to us working together one more time.
Congratulations to District 2 Representative Sheila Patterson Harris.
And thank you, Daddy. Thank you, TJ Patterson, #1. Thank you so much.
Now, City Council District 4. This time, Councilmember Steve Massengale will come forth to take the oath of office. Dub Wade will administer the oath.
So if I can, will you raise your right hand and repeat after me?
Yep, I can do that.
That suit getting tight? By the authority of the state of Texas,
By the authority of the state of Texas,
I, Steve Massengale,
I, Steve Massengale,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of City Council Member District 4,
of City Council Member District 4,
Lubbock City Council
Lubbock City Council
of the State of Texas.
of the State of Texas.
And I will, to the best of my ability,
And I will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution and laws of the United States
the Constitution and laws of the United States
and of this state.
and of this state.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Very good.
Thank you very much. I want to thank, first of all, Dub Wade. So Dub and I have been friends all of our lives, literally. And not only that, that our dads are close friends for most of their lives. So they're good, close family friend. He's an attorney in town and my treasurer. And so, Dub, thank you very much. I want to thank all my friends and all those that have supported me and the voters. It's an honor to serve in this position. I want to thank the city staff. We may set the policy here, but it has to be executed, and we're so fortunate to have a great team here at City Hall. So for me, it's not just about us, it's about the whole team and Mr. Atkinson and his leadership. I especially want to mention our first responders. It's not lost on me what you do every day, the men and women that put their lives on the line to protect us, and I'm proud to stand shoulder to shoulder with you all the time. I want to thank my colleagues on the council. I want to congratulate those that have won, Judge, Mayor, Latrell, and Sheila. You know, it's good to have the band stay together for a few more years. I've always been fortunate to be part of great teams. One person can't do it alone, and we have a great team working for Lubbock. So I want to introduce my parents. My mom, Sharon Massengale, my dad, Robert, are here. I can't do this without acknowledging my dad's service to the city. Many of you know that he served here for, Bob and I were trying to figure this out. Where's Bob? We were right, 17 years. We moved here in 1980. Dad was hired to be the director of finance by city manager Larry Cunningham then, and when he retired, he retired from doing the finance piece and ran LP&L for 4 more years before he finally left the city. And, you know, it certainly, I'm proud to be here, but I think I'm more proud because in a way I get to serve in his footsteps when I walk in these doors every day, and to me that's really cool. I'm really proud of what we've done in 4 years. I can go down a whole list of things. Most of them make headlines and a lot of them sizzle. One of those projects you're sitting in today. But what's most important is that every day when everybody gets here, council or staff, the citizens expect basic services. And they expect the water to run, they expect it to drain, they expect the trash to be picked up, they expect the lights to come on, and they expect protection when they need it. And that's what we're all here for, that's what we're all about, and we'll continue to work tirelessly to make sure we continue to be responsive and provide the basic services. That's why local government exists. I'm honored to be here. I'm flattered that the citizens continue to believe in me and to put me on a team to lead our community into the future. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everybody that's here today. God bless each and every one of you, and God bless Lubbock, Texas.
Congratulations, District 4 Representative Steve Massengale, re-election. Next is City Council District 6. This time, I would ask Councilmember Latrell Joy up to take the oath of office, and Judge Ruben Reyes will administer the oath.
It is supposed to be your right hand.
Yes, please raise your right hand. All right. By the authority of the state of Texas, I, Latrell Joy,
By the authority of the state of Texas, I, Latrell Joy,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of City Council Member District 6,
of City Council Member District 6,
Lubbock City Council
Lubbock City Council
of the state of Texas,
of the state of Texas,
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution and laws
the Constitution and laws
of the United States
of the United States
and of this state,
and of this state.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Judge Reyes, I want you to come back up here just a minute. And there's a reason, he's my favorite judge. Where are you, Judge Hatch? Sorry, I've known.
Can you repeat that? Can you?
You're number 2. But I want to talk today a little bit about the rule of law. We just, 3 of us, now 4, have sworn or affirmed to uphold the laws of the Constitution of the United States and the state of Texas. That's very important because that's what governs us as a people. And without it, we're nothing more than some of the countries that we've criticized. Judge Reyes does that on a daily basis, and I know that he agrees with me because he's taken some hard stands on some issues that it would be easier to just say, oh, what difference does it make? But it is the rule of law. And as council members, and as the mayor, and as the judge, Hernandez, we have to uphold that affirmation. And as other politicians, which we're not, we are nonpartisan. We're elected by our districts, and in the mayor's case, by all the citizens of Lubbock. But if other politicians try to tell us that we don't have to do that, then that is a mistake. And those politicians should probably not be serving in the positions they're in. So Judge Reyes, thank you for letting me have a little soapbox. But I think the rule of law is so very, very important. Would you agree?
I will say this. Before Latrell ended her season of being in private practice and before I came on the bench, we litigated a lot of cases against each other. We did not always agree, but I do agree with you on this one.
Feel good. Thank you. Thank you. Be seated. Thank you to my family, who not only had to sometimes field criticisms when I was practicing by the other side, and I'm sure they also catch a little bit of that sometimes when the city council makes decisions that people don't like. My son Gary is here today, and his wife Sheila, and I appreciate them very much. A lot of my friends are not here today because they're at home. COVID has done something to this community that none of us realized. And I'm sure, at least for me, in May, if I had known what was going to happen in November, we would have had an election in May to get it over with. Because It got no better, it got worse, but we were hopeful that it would be better. To all of the city staff and to my friends on the council, Juan Chavez is sitting out here, Jeff Griffiths, where'd you go, Jeff? There you are. To Randy Christian, where are you, Randy? I saw you this morning, there you are. We do work together. We don't always agree, and that's good because that's the way it should be. But we can't do this job that we have without all of you. And it's helpful to have friends, and it's helpful to have colleagues, and it's very helpful to have positive input. To Chief Mitchell, Chief Fogerson, and all of your officers and those people who are out there every day, thank you so much. Chief Fogerson went to high school with my son. Mr. Massengale went to high school with my son. So, for my third term, we're going to get this finished. All the projects that we started this past 4 years, we're going to finish those. And we are going to defeat COVID. Thank you.
Congratulations, Ms. Joy, on the third term. Now, at this time, I will ask Mayor Dan Pope to take the oath of office. Judge Les Hatch will administer the oath of office.
This may make Dan a little nervous, me being up here with a microphone.
That's a fact.
We had Dan grown up in Lubbock, I feel like we would have been like Steve and Dub, some of the others that had mentioned that have been good friends, lifelong friends. But instead, we met in times of college times, even though I went somewhere else. And he came here to Lubbock and ended up with a few hiatuses staying here. But I've watched Dan tirelessly give himself to the community service through the school board and now through this. And it's my privilege for him to ask me to do this again. And he's got his beautiful wife, Denise, and daughter, Ann Claire, here, whom I've taken trips with and gotten to know very well, and they're also very tight. And I'm glad that y'all are here as well. All right, Mr. Pope. By the authority of the state of Texas,
By the authority of the state of Texas,
I, Dan Pope,
I, Dan Pope,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of Mayor, Lubbock City Council
of Mayor, Lubbock City Council
of the state of Texas,
of the state of Texas,
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution and laws
the Constitution and laws
of the United States and of this state.
of the United States and of this state.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Les. I know Ann Claire is glad that you're in your robe and not pulling her behind a ski boat. I'm going to take it easy on you too this morning. Yeah. A lot of people think of you in that robe, and that's not what I think of, but I appreciate your friendship. Good morning, everyone. It's truly a great day in Lubbock, Texas. I'm so thankful to be joined this morning by my wife, Denise, and my daughter, Ann Claire. Our son is Manning is working in Colorado. I'm also joined this morning via technology by my parents, and I'm very thankful for my family. And I'm thankful for my friends and the many people who support what we're trying to do every day. I count it as a special privilege to serve with the Lubbock City Council. In fact, 6 of us will begin serving a period which will at end when we finish in May of when we get to May of 2022, we will have served 6 years together. That's never happened in Lubbock, Texas. To me, that says one very important thing: that the citizens trust us. I guess it's more than one thing. They trust us and they like the direction we're going. They don't want to jump off the train. We work with a great team led by Jared Atkinson, our city attorney, our city secretary, our chiefs, our men and women who show up when people are in distress, when the lights don't come on, or when the water doesn't flow. 24/7, 365. And like the rest of the council, I'm very thankful for that team. I'm thankful for the voters of Lubbock, all voters. I'm fortunate enough to get elected, as Judge Hernandez is, to serve the entire city. And I look forward to working for every citizen, whether they voted for me or not. I think the future in Lubbock looks a little bit like this. It's a Lubbock that treasures our past while embraces a really bright future based on the same value system that we've always had. It's a Lubbock that has enough room at the table for everybody, regardless of your background or your sex or your skin color or where you go to church. It's a Lubbock that has a thriving economy that provides jobs for our kids, for the very best and brightest. It's a Lubbock where all lives are cherished, the unborn and the born. We've got a lot of kids walking around in Lubbock, Texas that need our love. I see a Lubbock that has a vibrant, rocking downtown. We get closer to it every day. That's safe and affordable, and it's attractive to young families. And I see a Lubbock that has a city government that's responsive and accountable and transparent. I believe that our choices going forward must reflect our hopes and not our fears. I believe in Lubbock, Texas. On our most difficult day, there are so many more things that unite us than divide us. Our best days are truly ahead of us. I'm named after my 2 grandfathers. And as I put these cufflinks on this morning, which belong to my grandfather, my dad's dad, who built highways for a living. He didn't sit in the office and ask people to build highways. He's the guy that got up at 4 and drove out and built highways. And my mother's father, who was a rancher. I think about their legacy. And I often talk about the American dream because I really believe in the American dream. Like many of you, maybe I would argue all of you, I get to live it every day. And I'm so thankful that the American dream is alive and well in Lubbock, Texas. May God continue to bless the great people of Lubbock, Texas. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Mayor Pope. This is a historic day in Lubbock, Texas. Not only is this the first council to take oath of office in Citizens Tower, Mayor Pope just sworn in to a third term. Only one other time in over 100-year history of this city have we had a mayor serve 3 terms. Congratulations, Mayor Pope. Congratulations to council members, to Judge. We now will walk outside for a brief reception. Thank y'all very, very much for being here. It's an honor to be here.